Mr. B and Mrs. B. Brain dump. Awesome. Oh yeah. Like the boss. Awesome. Like the boss. Oh yeah. Awesome. Like the boss. Like the boss.
Hey guys, welcome to this tutorial on how to set up Google Plus Hangout, which will be shown live on your YouTube channel, and it's the easiest way I know, and I hope it will come in handy for you guys and girls that want to set up a Hangout and have a good laugh and stream it live on the good old YouTube. Okay, so let's start where you need to be really. So I'm on a Google Plus page. Okay, this is my Google Plus page right here. Okay, now the thing that we want to do is set up a Hangout. So if we go over to the left hand side, and you'll see you get a menu of options. The option we want is Hangouts, remarkably. Click on Hangouts. So in there, you got a home page, Hangouts in there, video Hangouts and all sorts of stuff going on. All we're interested in doing is a Hangout on air. Okay, now this button is a little bit confusing. It says start a Hangout on air, and you think when you click it, oh my word, you're going to be live. No, you won't. Don't worry. Just click on the button. Okay, now you need to give your Hangout on air a name. I do a Thursday night fully loaded Hangout. I'm just going to put in here demo hang. Okay. So there we go. You give it a name. Obviously, give it a description. Let people know what it's going to be about. And this one is for a demo to you guys, so that you can, and girls, that can get on and do your own Hangouts because they're fun. Okay, so we don't want to start it right now. I prefer to schedule it for later. That way you can let people know that it's going to be coming up soon via a video or whatever. So I'm going to say let's do it for what's come up as default. Obviously you choose whatever you want. There's a calendar option here. You can choose whenever you want to set your video for. Okay, I could set it for November the 26th if I want to, or even November the 20th, which is my next Hangout after the one coming up. It's actually my birthday. So yeah, don't forget to send your cards. But yeah, so you choose the day. Okay, let's go for that. Duration, you can choose how long it wants to run for. Don't worry about it. If you choose, say, an hour and 30, and you're looking at your clock when it's actually live and you think, oh wow, we've only got 2 minutes left, it will continue streaming live. It's just a guideline for the people that see the video that's published on YouTube, and we'll get to that in a bit. Okay, so I'll just leave it at 1 hour 30 now. Okay, I'm just going to make it public. For those of you that have done Hangouts before, you can choose your circles and all sorts of stuff. I found, I've done about 30 odd, nearly 40 Hangouts now. I find that to be a bit of a pain, so I just make it public. Leave it there, and then people that want to join the panel or want to just come and watch will come and watch. Okay, I don't like to fill people's inboxes with notifications about Hangout. Okay, that's just me. So there we go. So I've given it a name. I've given it a description of demo. I want it later, November the 20th. 7 p.m. for 1.5 hours, and that's just a guideline. It's not actually how long it will run for, and guarantee it will pretty much run over anyway. Okay, so that's it. Then you just hit share. Okay, so hit share. There's a pause. Okay, don't start clicking mad. There's a pause, and eventually it will load up and it will say, okay, you've done that. And what it does then, as you can see now, it's taken me to my events section on my Google Plus. So it's now created an event on Google Plus, and you can now see you've got these options here. Now you can see that you could, if you wanted to, start it right now, and you could. Remember, the settings that we've just set is a guideline. Okay, it's not set in stone. So if you want to start early, you can. So basically, if you want to do an instant live Hangout, this is the best way to do it. It gives yourself some breathing room, get yourself ready, and then you can go live whenever you're ready. Okay, right. So there are a number of apps that you can choose as well, as well as the trailer. So if you want to say, hey, record a video saying this is my super duper Google Hangout thing, come and watch. You can create a video, upload it to your YouTube channel, and then you can select it here, and then that will be your trailer to the intro of your live Hangout, which is pretty cool. And I need to do one at some point. I've still not got there yet. But anyway, you can do that. Q&A, very important that you switch that on. Okay, it takes again a little while when you switch these things on and off. Just wait for it. Okay, it's now enabled. Q&A is a live stream of questions that will come up for your audience, who can then ask questions instantly. And there's about a 2.5 to 3 minute delay, somewhere around there, before the live panel see the questions. So I've switched on Q&A. That's for the live stream of questions from the audience, which the host of the Hangout can select the questions as they come in. They're highlighted, it creates a timestamp and all sorts of good stuff. So yeah, switch that on, definitely. Next thing there is Showcase. This allows everyone in your Hangout to share links to websites and stuff. It can turn quite chaotic when people start sharing videos and pictures and all sorts of stuff as a host. So you probably want to turn it off. I do. So switch that one off. Again, click on it and just wait for a moment and it will switch off. The next app is the applause feature. Now I like to have that on because it gives your audience something to do while they're in Google Plus watching, and they can hit a thumbs up if they think something's funny or useful or whatever, something good that they like, or of course they can hit thumbs down something they didn't like. Okay, so switch that on. It keeps your audience entertained, makes it more worthwhile to come to Google Plus to watch, and they can ask questions as well, as opposed just to watching the plain boring live feed from YouTube where they can't interact whatsoever. Okay, so that's the app sorted. So we've got Q&A switched on, we've got applause switched on. That's it. And now you could also say something here, a comment, and be the first one to comment on this Hangout to say like, please join, or PM me if you want a link to the live Hangout and stuff like that. That's it. So we're good to go. Basically, that's done. That's now ready and available. And to prove that, I'm just going to open up a fresh tab and go to my Google homepage. Sorry, my YouTube homepage. And if I just scroll down a bit now, I've switched on a pane called upcoming events. Okay, so I need to switch that on. And also you can see I've got another pane there called live now. And that just lets people know that when it does go live, they can see that it's live as the most current thing going on in your channel. Now you can see, now people can see when they come to my homepage on YouTube, they can see that demo hang is going to happen on the 20th of November, and they might want to make a note in their diary, and they can set a reminder right there. How cool is that? And that, very briefly, is how to set up a live streaming Hangout. Okay. The next thing you want to do is just send the people that you want on your panel the link to the live Hangout when you start it. And you only get that link once you started it. So the last question you're going to ask is, how do I start it? Very straightforward. Go back to your Google Plus homepage. Find your events. Okay, so you could be in your Google Plus page, wherever it may be. But go to your events area, straight to events. You can see I've got a load of events. Okay, got my demo hang here. You can edit the event and do stuff like add a picture at the background. Okay, there's an option for that somewhere. Oh yeah, click on it, obviously. You can edit the event here, and you can change the theme. There's no motorbike themes as yet. Google sort it out. So I kind of, and a lot of other motovloggers go for a night out. What? Alright, food and dining. Why is night out not working? Crazy. Google, sort it out. Food and dining. Something looks like a Hangout. There we go. Okay, that's a common one. I used to use popcorn, but whichever. Save that as a theme, and people can see that. Save that, and that then becomes the title image of your Hangout, as you can see now that has appeared. Okay, and yes, so back on track. How to start your Hangout. Let's pretend now it's the 20th of November. All you do is you just hit the start button and you will go into your live Hangout. Okay, I'm going to hit it now. Bring this into focus. Okay, now I'm going to skip inviting guests. You can add guests if you want to. I'm just going to skip it. If you want to add a guest, okay, then you just type their names. Okay, I'm not going to type any or anything like that. You can use circles, but there are limits on all that, and that's why it becomes a pain. So basically, if you want people to join your Hangout in the panel below, then it's best to PM them a link, and they PM you for a link, and then you send it to them if you want them to join. Okay, so I'm going to skip inviting anyone, and I'm not going to require people to be 18 plus because it causes other issues as well, so just skip all that. Okay, so now you are into the Hangout. Okay, and now you can see me talking. My camera's switched off at the moment because I'm using it to record this very tutorial. But we are off air, we're not live yet. Okay, and so basically what you can do at this point, let's just move this window up a little bit more, is you can access controls like invite people, mute your microphone, mute your camera, or disable your camera, change your bandwidth settings and all sorts of things in here. I don't really want to go into all this, but one of the things that you do want to do is switch on the Q&A. Okay, that way, once you switch on your Q&A, you'll see the questions as they come in live. So when you're all set to go and everyone's happy, you then press the Start Broadcast button. There will be a short delay of about 5 to 6 seconds and you'll be live. And all your channel viewers, subscribers and people that just happen along your Hangout will be able to see it. And then enjoy. And that's it. That's it for this tutorial. Any questions, obviously just put them down below. I'll answer them. If you want more videos on this sort of stuff, let me know. I'll probably do a couple more anyway on the finer details of the tools and stuff that you get, but this is just a quick starter, how to set up a Google Plus Hangout and go live with no issues. Okay, thanks for watching, and don't forget to ride safe, ride invisible, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.
Mr. B and Mrs. B, brain dump. Awesome. Oh yeah. Like the boss. Awesome. Like the boss. Oh yeah. Awesome. Like the boss.